Hello guys, welcome back to All Things Doctor Who. Obviously with that, just a disclaimer before we start with the video, this footage was recorded in June, so it was a few months ago, and we did just come back from a festival, a 5-day festival, so it was a few little hours of sleep in a tent, so if we seem tired, then that's probably why. Can you blame us? But I really hope you enjoy this, obviously fantastic video, and please welcome Louise to my channel. She's incredible, obviously, and she really loves Doctor Who, so I really hope you enjoy the video. Right, go from there. Enjoy. Thank you. Hello, welcome to All Things Doctor Who. My name's Owen, and I'm going to be doing a very special video today. I'm going to be talking to a very special guest about their experience with Doctor Who. Now, I've known this person for a long time, and this is going to be their introductory, just a bit of a chat about their experience at classic Doctor Who. Obviously, we're shooting at the first season, obviously coming to a close. There's a lot to talk about. So, we're going to hint on the subject, and we're going to go from there. And yes, guys, this is the same something I used 5-6 years ago. It still works, weirdly enough, so I don't really know how. Obviously, I look exactly the same. I've never aged, as you can tell. I look, you know, I've still got my hair. It's all great stuff. So, I have a special guest we're going to be talking to now, so let's take it. This is my partner, obviously, from there, and you know who I am, of course, if you've been following my channel. It's been a long time, and I'm a lot older. So, let's go from there. So, obviously, Louise, you have been a fan for how long?
Well, I started when, I think it was...
What year? Was it Matt Smith?
I think it was just coming to Capaldi.
So, and then obviously you watched from Eccleston.
Yeah.
All the way to Joe, and obviously to Capaldi, and obviously we watched Jodie Whittaker together.
Yeah.
So obviously, do you have a favourite era from the new era?
I like Capaldi.
I agree. I think Capaldi was fantastic. Do you have a favourite run of stories?
Not that I can think of a specific one. The main one that stands out is when Clara dies.
Absolutely, Alex.
Spoiler alert, sorry.
Mine was 2015, a long time ago.
If you haven't seen it, then...
It's 9 years old. What the hell's happening? 9 years old. How is Face Raven 9 years old? But, going on with that, so obviously, so you love Capaldi. See, I grew up on Eccleston, Tennant. I watched Smith. I loved Capaldi, and I watched all of Jodie's run. I've never really spoke about my feelings on the Jodie Whittaker era, so I'll get to that eventually. But obviously, the point of the video is we have been watching Classic Who for about a year.
Yeah.
Now, so we started. You've seen Hartnell, Triton, you've seen all the Doctors. You've seen a lot of Pertwee.
Yeah.
Do you have a Doctor you resonate with more?
I really do like the Pertwee era.
Yeah.
But I also think Davison's really cute.
He's adorable. I think Davison, he's an old man in a young body. That's why I see his Doctor. He's like a very old man, but he's got the young accent about it. I see it completely. See, I've always loved the Hartnell, Troughton to Pertwee era. I've always loved that, but McCoy has a very special place in my heart. Do you have a least favourite Doctor era that you don't really tend to go to because you don't really connect with it much? I was going to say from a classic era onwards.
From the classic era, I don't know. I like Hartnell, but he's a bit
abrasive.
Yes.
But I think, does that make the charm of the story he went through? If you look at it for the first moments of Unearthly Child, he was about to finish, obviously, with the caveman with the skull. Ian stopped him, and obviously from there, he sacrificed some life from the 10th planet. I think that is a beautiful story arc in its own way.
Yeah.
I think it works. So I've asked you this. You've never gave me an answer, but I'll ask you on camera. Okay, guys, we're going to get an answer. But we'll get the answer. I need to stop doing that. Who is your favourite classic Doctor?
I do like Pertwee.
Pertwee?
Yeah.
Do you have a least favourite classic Doctor? See, I've asked this for a long time, but I've never got the answer.
Because it's just...
It's hard. I know, I get it. So, I love every Doctor. I love Colin. I love McCoy. I love Jordan. I love every Doctor. But it's hard sometimes. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong. I get it. Okay, go on.
Get it, babe. It's fine.
I get it. Right, tell me, favourite classic Doctor? No, least favourite, sorry.
Least favourite
Yeah.
would be... I don't know. Colin Baker, he seems also a bit abrasive and he's a bit of a...
Now, this is coming from the super fan of like Colin Baker who owns the actual costume. In his big finish, he has a whole story arc that is referenced in the new box sets for Quinn Dilemma, that he was going through a horrible generation. That's why he acts the way he does in that first season. And then when he meets Evelyn, which is obviously another companion, if you know your big finish, you know who these characters are. She changed him. She tells him to tone it down. She tells him off. And I think when you do go into expanded media, if you want to go into expanded media, you will see the change in Colin and the change that not many people see what I have seen.
Yeah. But
then you've also got to understand what they were doing with the Davison and making a completely different Doctor. You've got to get that at the same time.
Yeah.
Because the original plan, I don't know if you guys know this at the same time, is they were going to do a few seasons and they were really going to change him. He was going to soften over time, but that of course it never happened.
Yeah.
Because Michael Grade was a huge, not a good person, in good words. But there was a plan. So Colin Baker's era was very misunderstood, and I think the expanded media had really done that. Okay. Do you have a favourite episode?
From which era?
Classic Who? Classic Who?
Just in general.
What about Classic Who? Give me a Classic Who favourite episode. Obviously, because this was your reaction to my classic series, saying you've been watching the new series for so long.
I like... I don't know. I just watched it today, but I do really like the Celestial Toymaker.
I love it. I've always... In recent years, the episode has had a lot of negative feedback. Because people find it boring, people aren't interested in the story like they once were. And I think... I'm going to be honest, I really enjoyed the story.
Yeah.
I've always enjoyed it. I've watched Reconstruction years ago when I was making the videos, routinely with you guys. I liked it. So, last question I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
If you could watch more of a certain Doctor, if you are going to revisit the classic era and the same episodes, like the sad fan I am, or the sad fans you guys are. I know, I've never outgrown it, have I? What era would you revisit? Because Troughton's one, for me, is one I go to so often. Because it's such a... I don't know how... You've seen a lot of it.
Yeah.
It's a very fun era.
Yes, it is.
It's just bouncy. It's light-hearted. It's a monster. It's that sort of...
Certainly. Doctor loves Jamie. Very much.
We're not getting there. This...
I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to agree. Triton's very, very fun.
He's rewatchable.
He is rewatchable. Very rewatchable.
The Doctor I think is the least rewatchable is Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
I love his stories. I've always enjoyed Pete Davidson as a Doctor. But I love his big finish. I love all his work, and I think that Dynamic in season 19. And it grows into Tegan leaving, and I think that's a lovely story there amidst everything else. So apart from that, no, I agree. Now, so obviously, we're going to try and get a few more updates on what you think to Classic Who, if that's okay with you.
Yes, of course.
Absolutely. I've not made a video in a long time, guys, so obviously really hope you enjoyed this. I'm a bit rusty, but please tell me what you think. And obviously, if you really enjoyed the video, please subscribe to All Things Doctor Who. Obviously, as I will be talking about Doctor Who a bit more, hopefully for far more time. But So guys, I really hope you enjoyed that video, obviously, talking to Louise about her experience with Classic Who. It's really interesting getting another perspective on Classic Doctor Who. Obviously, I know we've got New Who, and now Classic Who, which is absolutely nuts. We've got Expanded Media Big Finish, we've got the comics, TV action comics, we've got everything in Who, but we'll stick to a show. Don't chuck in just yet, we'll wait a little bit. But, apart from that guys, that's my video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please do take care, and I'll see you soon.